Hi, welcome to the TDS Wellness Institute. I'm your host, KT. Here at the Wellness Institute, we are 100% driven to find a cure for TDS. We know Big Pharma has the cure. They could end this scourge of the nation tomorrow, and they refuse. Why? Money, obviously. It's gotta be. But here we are. Until we find the cure, we're going to go through some pop culture, politics, anything that strikes the fancy. So, today we're going to talk about the civil war going on with the right now. Hassan Piker, these Epstein emails and what a joke they are, and how three Republicans killed a $1 billion industry overnight. Delta 8. Sponsor time. Here at the Wellness Institute, we are sponsored by nobody and never will be. I'm not going to turn on monetization. I'm not going to take ads. No fidget spinner smoking devices. No title plots that get to call you a different name. Nothing. No raid nightmare fuel screaming. Nope. The only money we're going to make is donations. That's it. That's the pledge. Nothing is ever gonna bias my opinion. Nothing is ever gonna influence me at all. No APAC, no lobbyists, no nothing. Doesn't matter how big we get. That's my pledge to you. So we rely totally on your support, and that's it. Um, and if anyone donates, asking me to, no, it'll get returned. It ain't happening. So that's the end of the sponsor time. Let's talk about the civil war going on with the right now, because they are acting pretty retarded. Shapiro seems to be a big target right now. I don't know. There we go. And I'm not sure why. Just a few months ago, everyone was friends. Now, little history lesson for you. The last time the right was on the rise, we got the Tea Party. They killed the rise real quick. And this is a pendulum, right? So the Tea Party came with their purity tests, killed off the right, rising up. Then the pendulum swung. Now the left has leftists killing them off. It swung back, and I don't know what we're going to call these Israel hating folks, but they're the ones doing it now. I don't understand why a conflict that has nothing to do with us is causing a division in the party. Just talk it out. Trump won using the big tent method. It's really the only way you can win now. The only way to lose once you have secured the big tent is infighting and purity tests. Exactly what you morons are doing. Knock it off. Who cares if Shapiro supports Israel? You need him to win, and you need the dice retards to win. So what good is it to fight each other? Come up with a compromise. Holy shit. That's all you need to do. Friggin' retards, I swear. They're gonna kill this good thing we have going. We could be looking advanced for 8 years as soon as Donnie's done. Do you know how we could reshape the country with that much time? But they want to fight and ruin it over Israel. Israel got attacked. They're defending themselves. Fuck off. Let's check in with Mr. Hassan Piker. Oh boy. I don't think I've ever actually been to his channel. Oh, this is the one.
Roger, you seen this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This fucking retard showing Mao memes. Oh my god. And then later in the video, right? He's asking why there's fire extinguishers everywhere at Tiananmen Square. This is who the left wants for their Joe Rogan. Look at him. I mean, seriously, look at him. You know he got stuffed in lockers as a child. You know this. Oh, the mustache makes him look like such a creep, too, with the turtleneck. Oh, he's touched kids or thought about it. Allegedly, maybe. He did have sex with a 15-year-old in a brothel in Germany. That we know, I think. Let me not get sued by this retard. This guy shoves his junk in his friggin' buddy's girlfriend's face. And what does his buddy do about it? He called it crass. That's an on-site offense. You shove your junk in my girl's face, we're going on-site. Period. Not this kid. Unbelievable. Well, he's currently raging about these new emails that dropped from Epstein to different people and different people to Epstein about Trump. I've read them. Let's see if we can pull them up. Epstein emails. Oh, of course, Midas is. Look at that. This is a leftist group, leftist propaganda group. Let's see what they say. Yeah. Oh boy. So here's the thing with these emails. If there was actually anything to it, they would have used it before the election. There's no evidence backing any of these up, right? So one of them talks about how he's got pictures of Trump doing something. Well, where are the pictures? In one of them, Trump supposedly does like a comedy routine and walks into a glass door looking at young girls in bikinis. All right, well, was it a comedy routine? Was he joking around? No. It's literally just a bunch of people bitching about Trump. Epstein exaggerating about his relationship. I mean, it's literally nothing. Unless there's some evidence backing up any of these emails, forget about it. They ain't worth the megabytes they're friggin' printed on, man. And I will say, some of the ones from Epstein are after Trump threw him out of Mar-a-Lago for fiddling with and interfering with young girls. That we know for a fact when it happened. Confirmed. James Patterson, multiple people confirmed he threw him out for interfering with young girls. So Epstein was pissed. I will say that about these alleged emails. Now, the big story of the day. Delta 8. So this industry, the Delta 8 industry, just started in 2018. All right, the 2018 Farm Bill was passed and it altered the way hemp was measured for THC. It legalized a very mild dose of THC per so many grams of flour. You know, it got you high, but nothing like what they sell in the legalized states, you know, the 70, 80, 90%. No, nothing like that. It was like, I think 30% maybe or 20%. Well, three senators, Mitch McConnell, you douche, Mary Miller, douche, Andy Harris, douche. All three of them worked together to champion stripping that language out of the Farm Bill this year, killing $1 billion industry that just started. Who knows where it would have gone? Rand Paul did his best to save it. Ted Cruz tried to help. 23 Republicans supported an amendment by Rand Paul trying to get it fixed. Rand Paul put an amendment in saying, now we got to get rid of this specific language so the Delta 8 industry can survive. Nope. Nope. 76 people voted to get Rand Paul's attempt to save it out of there. 23 Republicans, including Cruz, tried to save it. But Mitch McConnell, you're pro-business, right? Andy Harris, you're pro-business, right? Mary Miller, you're pro-business, right? Pathetic. We could have taxed this and used it as a trial run for full legalization. Used it to work out all the kinks, get everything nice and square, so that when we finally fully legalize, because it is coming, we'd have everything we need to just hit the ground running. But nope. You guys will probably want to follow New York's model and put like a 75% tax on it. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely insane. And you guys, oh, you imagine the tax money that could have been raised off that. Local, state, Fed, no, just threw away $1 billion industry. Thank you very, very much, Mitch. Isn't he retiring? I think he's retiring. I think he's retiring. If he's not, he needs to be retired. Somebody, yeah, see, Mitch McConnell, huh? Yeah, Rand Paul's pissed. Rand Paul is not happy, and he has every right to not be happy. Yeah, he is. Kentucky, what the? You should have put him out to pasture a long time ago, gave him that gold watch, you know what I mean? That's embarrassing. Not as embarrassing as a place like Boston, though, and who they elect, but it's pretty embarrassing, guys. Well, that's all I got today. We're going to start live streaming as soon as I can figure it out. I've got 5 more hosts coming, and we'll each have an hour together, different subjects. They'll have their own shows as well. This is going to be its own whole little enclosed network. And again, thank you to the sponsors, because we will never take a dime from any corporations, any businesses while I'm running things. So stay brave. We're working on a cure. Your loved ones will be safe soon. I promise we will figure this out together. And we're here for you while you deal and go through the worst pandemic mankind has ever seen. Trump derangement syndrome. Say goodnight, Alice.